we want to keep things safe, sane, and consensual, and you've got 1 out of 3.
What's going on, everybody? This is Team Fun with Tabletop Tuesday, and we're going to be playing a little Bucket of Doom. So essentially, we're going to draw cards that will have these life-threatening scenarios that we're going to try to escape using some resources found on these cards. So I'm going to start by doling out. Everyone gets 8. So this might take a moment.
You can see where I lost nail polish there earlier in the day because somebody was smacking my hand for another game.
I love you, and I'm sorry.
If you subscribed, you would have seen it.
Like and subscribe to see games where people smack hands.
Like our upcoming Tabletop Tuesday game, Smack Hands.
I'm hopefully counting this
playing that old, just from the playground.
Also, like and subscribe if you see one more riveting footage of me carefully counting out cards to everyone. This better be 8. Alright, hopefully that's 8 cards. Let's get into it. And so you can use, they're double-sided, so you can use on either side. And yeah, let's see what we got going on. Who would like to draw the first Doom card?
Me.
Hell yeah.
Go right ahead. Whenever you're... Yeah.
I really expected some friction. You've cut off your haunted hand because it tried to strangle you. It's coming for you like a fleshy spider scuttling across the floor.
Oh, God.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Haunted hands trying to strangle.
I know my hands, haunted or not, and my photo of Steve Buscemi will definitely keep it occupied.
I don't want to know.
I like the ambiguity.
So many questions. So I also know my hand, and I know that I am both allergic to and incredibly afraid of cockroaches. So I'm going to release the cockroach that I always keep in a backpack to keep myself humble and have it chase my hand away from me.
You just like that reminder.
Yeah. This could be you.
All right. What you got for us?
I think this is gonna work. I don't see a reason why this couldn't work. I'm just gonna take a roll of industrial-sized aluminum foil, and I'm gonna put my hand in it. That's it. Crumple it up.
You're going to keep wrapping it up.
Can't fail. Yep.
Okay.
There's nothing to go wrong there.
You know what? All right. I was cursed not only with a haunted hand, but also an infectious neck boil that I found so disgusting that even my haunted hand would never dare strangle me there, so I'm fine.
You're too gross to kill.
Pretty much.
Well, here's my thing. No one here is thinking about what's happening to me. I just cut off a hand. I'm in pain. I'm in trouble. It's coming at me. So I'm going to open up Lance Armstrong's medicine cabinet, which I have, and I'm going to juice myself up so I don't feel pain or anything. And I'm going to fight that hand.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Jaechelle, no pressure. What you got?
Wait, I read the question.
Yeah, you still got to do it.
Yeah.
You get to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get the opportunity.
Yeah. Of a
Well,
lifetime.
because
So-
I didn't expect to have to put anything down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put down my sweet old grandmother appears from nowhere. Who she'd do anything for me.
Including sacrifice yourself to
Yeah.
a hand.
Oh, grandma.
Pretty sweet grandma.
Grandma.
She's the best. Poor grands.
Okay, so now we vote. So basically we'll all vote to see who had the best escape scenario, and then the person who read the card will break the tiebreaker if there's a tie.
There's gonna be no tie because everyone's gonna vote for mine.
Obviously.
Anyway, so let's go in the order in which we read.
Okay.
So, I have 2 things. First, I'm terribly disappointed none of us had chainsaw. Just chainsaw.
Well, I don't have
We
a
have
chainsaw
more
card.
games with
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
gonna go with Brittany because I like the idea that she has to be so close to death at all times that she keeps it in her back pocket.
It's so goth of me.
The rich backstory really sold it.
I'm also. Oh, it's not my vote. Turn.
That's okay, but it's
I have a
giving me
feeling I
energy.
know where it's going.
I mean, I've got a good vibe.
Yeah, you got a great vibe.
I love the idea of knowing your limitations, obviously. So infectious neck boil
Thank you.
is the one for me.
That's why I have the collared shirt right
Yeah.
now.
Can't see that neck boil.
No.
We lived in the same dorm building. I know about your neck. 2 years.
Don't tell the internet about my neck.
55.
Flashback to every video we've done. He's wearing a turtleneck. He's wearing a scarf. What?
80 degrees. Why are you wearing it? Okay.
Hannah, what's your
As
vote?
You're right. As I alluded to earlier, I'm gonna vote for you. I think Brittany, you care so much about being humble,
Yeah.
and that deserves
do.
a
Cool.
vote. Yeah.
I'm actually going to vote for Lance Armstrong's medicine cabinet because I was trying to imagine like a movie that would lead that had involved a haunted hand and you stealing that. That would lead up to it.
I didn't
You just said
steal.
because I had
I
it.
already have it. Okay. Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Police auction.
it set my imagination on fire. So it gets my vote.
I'm always going to vote for the person who keeps themselves the most on the street, the most grounded. That's going to be Brittany keeping herself humble with that cockroach.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Fine.
It's the infectious neck boil.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough neck boil votes to win. So
Brittany
Alright.
gets Brittany wins the
You're-
car.
You're
Yes.
almost as gross as a cockroach.
almost.
Almost.
Someday.
Your family has the plague. No, there's one. Your family has the plague, and your front door has been nailed shut with you inside.
They used to do that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like in the.
So you don't. So like, my family has the plague. I am currently plague free. I am nailed inside the house.
Epidemiology 101.
Gotcha.
All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
what am I gonna do about this?
Huh.
Okay. I am, in addition to keeping bugs in my backpack at all time, I'm also really in touch with youth culture. So I am going to vape my heart out. My e-cigarette is tiramisu flavor. I am going to vape and vape until neighborhood teens flock around my house and rescue me.
So
That's
I'm
perfect.
kind of piggybacking off of that because I am the coolest kid back in like 2012. So I have those VIP tickets to see One Direction. And I know that the guards outside love One Direction. And so I'm just going to call them and I'm going to bribe them with my One Direction tickets. It's going to work. And then we'll go see the concert together. It's going to be a good night.
I'm glad they've survived the plague.
Well, obviously, if not, then who gets to see One Direction with me?
Which way are we going? Because we.
Jaechelle, go for it.
All right, we're
Gonna circle back around.
Yeah,
There's-
it's fine. I'm into it.
Yeah.
So because I'm stuck in this house, I'm just trying to get the attention of whoever's around. So I'm gonna ring my hotel front desk bell as many times as it takes. So someone brings their ass to come retrieve me from my plague-ridden house.
Love that. All right.
Here's the thing. Just because I'm living with my family in this scenario doesn't mean I'm not living myself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get right in the harness of my sex swing, and I'm gonna swing back and forth and back and forth. I'm gonna launch myself through the windows and the walls. I'm gonna just fly right out of there. And I'll be fine.
From the window to the
Little job
wall.
in a sex
Yeah. Just the image I needed.
Thank you. My parents are like, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, leaving with my sex swing.
I mean, I can't think of anything to do. I'm just trapped in this house. But my baby won't stop screaming.
Jesus, this
I have a
is
screaming
worse.
baby. And so, people find out I'm locked in pretty quick, get me out. No problem.
Okay.
They add
Okay,
extra
okay.
nails.
I had nothing, but fortunately the baby didn't stop.
Wow. So so they used to in the Middle Ages like actually nail people into their homes when they had the plague. So I'm assuming that this is happening in the Middle Ages. So I'm working under that.
Where we have sex swings in One Direction. And cigarettes.
Yeah.
One Direction is
obviously.
timeless music.
So we're talking about healthcare in the Middle Ages, nailing people into their homes, and I, lucky me, have some blood-sucking leeches, which everybody in the Middle Ages knew cured the plague. So I'm gonna put those all over my family. We're all healthy again. We can say, hey, let us back out. End of story.
All right.
I win. Medicine.
Should we start with me voting and go around?
we'll
Yes,
do
go
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Sex swinging your way to freedom and safety
I like that.
is not only practical but glorious.
Yeah.
It's the American dream, really.
I'm dressed for the occasion,
I'm sure you always are.
which is to say, naked.
Not. Yeah.
I will second Sex Swing because that is actually our next video with Dancing Mike.
Like and
Like
subscribe.
and subscribe for more sex swinging.
Digital Thursdays.
Just like,
I'm gonna go for what do you call it when something is like true to life? It doesn't matter.
True life.
Whatever.
that
Reality.
works.
I like blood sucking leeches.
Thank you.
I'm into it.
Thank you.
I also like the historical accuracy of blood sucking leech. I was with e-cigarette
Yeah.
until blood sucking leech came
Yeah.
out. I just
Yeah.
want to put that out there.
My favorite thing about the blood-sucking leech one was just the fact that at the end you were like, "Hey, let us out, please," and that Middle Ages like barbarous like medicine would also be like, "Oh, I think they're fine. Just
Yeah.
open the door." But I'm gonna say Sex Swing was my favorite. So
Wow. Well, I will not be the dissenting vote. I will vote for Sex Swing as
Yay,
well.
Sex Swing!
Sex Swing for everyone.
What's our next doomful scenario?
Okay, well, you're being beamed up by aggressive aliens, and they're in the process of plugging in the anal probe. So, what do you do about that?
I use my magic shrinking potion,
Cool.
which doesn't make things worse for me because I time it really well.
It better be early in that process.
It's early in the process. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
Cool.
Committed.
Shrink my way away and scuttle around the spaceship, and then I have a spaceship.
Love it.
Yep.
Love that plan.
You Ant-Man your way into a spaceship.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I luckily have my trusty giant bag of Cheetos on hand.
Always.
And everybody knows that Cheetos give me gas. So I eat them really quick, and I can just get rid of that anal probe. And we're good. We're just good. After that.
You ate and like metabolized those Cheetos so quickly.
Do you mean that you
Instantly.
cheese blast it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I mean, I can't.
Hate this.
I can't even get out of this situation. They're putting in this anal probe. It's just I can't overpower them. I have a fluffernutter sandwich. It's so delicious. I'm just gonna eat it. And the sheer enjoyment of the sandwich, I won't even notice the anal
That's
probe
what you
going
did
in.
last round too. You just like gave up.
Yeah.
Fatalistic. It's just my approach.
Survivalist,
Yeah.
you are not.
Well,
It's my own way of surviving.
Coping. Just
Coping.
I think everybody here knows a lot about aliens. We've all seen the film Signs. We all know that what kills aliens? Water. What gets water out there faster than a super soaker? So I'm killing aliens, and then I've also got a spaceship.
All right. Well, I'm with Petro. It's gonna happen regardless. So it may as well happen safely. So I'm gonna bring my pack of extra long time. Just going in.
You turn around and you're
Yeah.
like, excuse me, please just put this on first.
A moment.
I don't know what your sanitation standards are up here, but down on Earth.
Please, latex. Awesome.
So I guess I will bring myself home using my level 10 Thetan Scientology badge, which I don't know how familiar you guys are with Scientology, but if you hit level 10, you get one free saving from Tom Cruise.
Gotcha.
You just flash this badge, and within like 5 to 15 minutes, Tom Cruise will show up and save you.
Love that.
Wow.
He's
Alright.
contractually obligated to do this.
That's
So,
excellent.
He
That's
comes
all I
in
can say.
flying a helicopter himself, screaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Love that.
Unlike all of his recent action movies. Yes.
Okay, so let's cast our votes. What do we think?
I'll start the voting this time since I haven't
it.
done that yet.
it.
I'm going right for Jaechelle because I appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
let's make this like safe as much as we can for the. Yeah, I'm all for that. You came ready,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I'm gonna vote for Scott because I'm all for meeting Tom Cruise in real life.
There it is.
Fair?
I'm gonna vote for a magic shrinking potion because
Okay.
generally any chance to have a shrinking potion in general fantasy nerd stuff, I'm there.
I'm going with Jaechelle because we want to keep things safe, sane, and consensual, and you've got 1 out of 3. Which is probably the best we're gonna get.
Great.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Are the condoms like in this case? Are you putting a condom on the probe to keep yourself safe, or like
Yeah.
on the non-consensual sex you're planning on having with these aliens?
I mean, like I said,
I just was like wondering, what were you implying?
I've already committed. I've already like just fully acknowledged that I can't get out of this situation.
You're
Yeah.
getting probed.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
you're
probed.
getting probed.
So it's about the probe.
It's about the probe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
I like your interpretation of the plan though that it was I'm gonna get the probe, but then we're gonna have sex after.
Yeah.
Condoms.
This is a warm up.
So what was your vote?
Something totally-
Probe you
No, I vote for Jaechelle's condoms.
Yeah, I also
in
do.
either iteration.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I no matter what they're for. Triple XL condoms.
Before, during, after.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
committed.
Exactly. They're versatile. Any way to go. Yep.
Water
All
balloons.
right.
I think you won.
Yay.
Hold on.
All right, yeah, it's your turn to
It's
pull
my
the
turn
card.
to read.
And everyone draw
Let it be
another.
known that off camera they're saying I was robbed. Last one.
You-
All right. Oh, I gotta take a new
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, take a
No.
new thing.
Yeah, take it.
If Tom Cruise wasn't a part of the stakes, I would have voted for you because I literally have Cheetos in my purse today.
For this situation?
Yes. You never know.
You never know. It's true.
Okay.
All right, everyone. You find a paper lampshade in your attic you don't remember buying. You gently kick it, and 10,000 evil wasps fly out.
I like the detail that they're evil wasps.
Yeah.
And that I don't remember buying? Like, wasps could just nest in your previously purchased lampshade. I don't know. All right. What are you gonna do?
So, I like to imagine this is the start of some kind of like fantastic cartoon caper where me and my homeboy, the very hungry caterpillar, we have this like wonderful adventure where like I get shrunk and we have to make our way through the wasps, and at the end he becomes a butterfly and flies both of us to safety.
That's like heartwarming and great for all ages.
There it is.
I love it.
It's a very family-friendly answer.
Are we gonna go around this
You
way?
guys
or-
get one of
Oh
those
yeah,
from me.
if it's me.
Yeah, go for
There
it.
we go.
So I'm only 23. I don't know what I'm doing ever. The first thing I'm gonna do, call my mom.
Yeah.
That's like the most realistic answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but my attic is not finished. It's especially very cold, which is why whenever I go up there, I always have a hot water bottle with me. And I take that hot water bottle and see, oh, wasp, and I spray them all over. And they try to get flying everywhere. Water, no, won't happen. Wasps are down. I get out of that attic and I burn the house down.
Yeah.
That house
And
is
collect the
trashed
insurance
now.
money.
Yeah, that house is done. We're gone.
So there's only one thing 10,000 evil wasps like more than stinging innocent people, and that's a large honey-baked ham. So I'm gonna get that out. For those wasps, they're gonna gravitate right towards it, and it's delicious, and I'm gonna escape.
I love the idea of you walking around an attic just like, I wonder what this is, but you've got a honey-baked ham.
Just had my
on a
ham.
platter, just like, oh, I'm gonna let this cool for later.
So, Michael, I think you were on the right track in terms of distracting the bees with some food, but you forgot the most important thing to know about evil wasps. That everyone here, everyone on the internet knows about evil wasps.
Everyone else
They're
knows.
basic as shit. So I'm gonna take my pumpkin spice latte, just pour a little out. They're all gonna attack that, and I'm gonna get out scot-free.
Man,
Those
the
basic wasps.
PSL saves you every time.
Right? Absolutely.
Okay.
Basic ass wasps.
So
They're wearing yoga pants.
I think that the name of the game is not evasion but survival. Like, I need to make it through this encounter out of my attic so that I can get downstairs and send my brother up there who will actually kill the bugs, which is how things have always worked for me. So to get out of there, I'm going to protect my body with Mrs. Doubtfire's foam old lady suit.
Nice.
Because I think it could take a lot of stings before
Yeah.
they would
Yeah.
even penetrate to my tender flesh.
Yeah.
Love
That's
that.
right.
Okay.
Right.
My favorite part of Mrs. Doubtfire was the scene where she was attacked by wasps.
Right. In which the late, great Robin Williams kept talking about his tender flesh underneath it. May his memory be a
I'm
blessing.
glad we both remember that part of the movie.
Were these in deleted scenes?
Special footage.
Exactly. It's the Blu-ray edition.
Do you want
alright.
to start the voting because you read the thing? I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, kick it off.
I really like the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Well, I think that's spot on.
Coming to a bookstore near you.
So I've got to go with the large honey baked ham, mostly for the way you leaned into the phrase large honey baked ham.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
To sow more single vote chaos, I'm gonna go with the hot water bottle because the ending of that story is the only logical way to deal with this problem. Burn it.
Yeah, that house is gone. It's trash. Goodbye.
Yeah, you can get another one of those. There's
Yeah.
no way to stop them.
Stuff's replaceable.
Including entire
Including
homes.
houses.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, more single madness. I'm so into the idea of you wearing Mrs. Doubtfire on your body.
I'm also really into that idea now that I'm thinking about it.
We've opened up something in Brittany she didn't know she
There's
had.
something here, but there's a lot to that. I support it.
Lovely.
I really
Please
like.
don't cast us one vote for everyone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna roll with it. I do really love basic ass wasps.
I mean, it doesn't specify what kind of wasp we're talking about.
I mean, to me,
basic
basic is
kind.
evil. So
They are both evil.
yeah, so I'm gonna go with pumpkin spice
Oh,
latte.
thank you, thank you.
No fresh.
For Jaechelle.
I actually just really love the idea now of imagining a scene from Mrs. Doubtfire where she's attacked by wasps. And that's all that's in my head, so I'm going to vote for that.
All right.
Well done, Brittany.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Brittany.
Great.
We're all
That was a
learning
great-
so much about ourselves and each other. You're on a tanning bed.
Always.
That we still do that in
Yep.
2018. You turn the dial up to 11 and shut the lid. It jams. You start to cook.
Okay.
Which happened in I Know What You Did Last Summer too.
Yeah.
I still know what you did last summer again for a second time.
Everybody.
Nothing. What if I don't know what the word means? But I think I can figure it out. Can I just
I
go with
think
my
go for it.
definition?
I say believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's like a,
Like a speedo?
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope you never use that card. We just never fucking know what that was.
But it's appropriate for this one, I
Yeah.
think.
So,
Is it mankini?
Yes, it's mankini!
It's mankini.
Camera person got it. I know what a banana hammock is, camera left.
I'm ready to go.
Go.
All right. So, if I know I'm going in for a tanning session, it's going to be a long one. I'm pretty pale. So, I'm going to come with some snacks. And I'm going to bring a snack that I know if they think I've been in there for too long, they're going to come and rescue. It's my toast with the face of the Virgin Mary. See, that's an important relic for a lot of people.
So you're gonna eat it?
No, I'm
Yes.
gonna. But they're like, he's gonna eat the toast with the face of the Virgin Mary. No, and then they break down the door, and then the Pope's there, and he's like, hey, man, don't. And then they let me out.
Hey, don't.
Do you see the Pope like kicking down the door a lot?
I see this Pope doing that. This current Pope is like,
Yes, whichever current pope that you have.
While watching.
whatever your current Pope is the one I'm talking about.
I mean, he's like younger than popes often are,
Yeah.
but it's not like he's like 32. Like he's not like buff and.
He's also got like those Swiss guards too.
Oh yeah, they could.
Yeah.
This is quite the journey we're going on with this escape
Which
scenario.
direction are we going in?
Go for it.
One direction.
Doesn't matter.
There's
Callbacks.
clockwise.
So chances are, if I'm
Counterclockwise.
anywhere near a tanning bed, I got dragged there by one of my fairer friends. And chances are good. We're there
All
like
of us.
after like a gym sesh, so I have my sweaty yoga mat with me. And when I get trapped into this tanning bed, I throw it on top of me and hope that takes the
Edge off.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
so if I'm going to a tanning salon, I'm getting toned in every way possible. So I'm taking my shake weight with me. So I'm laying in the bed, I'm working on my shake weight, and when I realize that I'm trapped, I'm just gonna use that bad boy to pop myself out and just keep it going. Just yeah, just,
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
there it is.
Like a sonic screwdriver.
Exactly. Shake weight, new sonic screwdriver. You heard it here, folks.
So, if I'm in a tanning bed, it's because I've become suddenly and extremely interested in changing my body. I need a new look. I need to do some body modification. So I also brought along an extra chromosome. I don't know what it's gonna do because I didn't pay attention in 6th grade, but it will do something. And I will swallow it or rub it into my skin, depending on what. And I'm going to mutate into an entirely new form that's gonna be too big for that tiny bit. It just burst out of there.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Science.
You made me cry, Brittany.
You were so touched by that,
Not at all.
that story.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet.
It's all
Alright,
just
what you
extra
got,
chromosomes.
Okay, well, good thing I learned what mankini meant. I'm not gonna play that one. But I do.
Keep it together.
I will not.
All right.
I do have an electric eel. And if I know anything about electricity,
And you do.
It sounds like you do, with the way this is going.
Tell me what you know about electricity.
if you put an electric eel in something electric,
Yep.
it breaks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I
you're
know
correct.
about
Yeah.
electricity.
It's
So I
like-
just jam that electric
From
eel
old-timey
in it with me in the bed, and it goes, and then I'm stuck in there for a while until somebody knows to come and get me. But I'm not getting like barbecued.
So in this scenario, can you talk to eels kind of like Ant-Man does with the ants? When they like break all the servers in the movie. I may have just watched Ant-Man.
Sure, let's go with that.
Just watching Ant-Man on your way over.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
crying
okay.
anymore.
That's my train movie.
We can move. Paul Rudd's very charming.
I love Paul Rudd. And the fact that
Paul
that
Rudd, if you want to come on the show, come on anytime.
Oh, welcome
I just
anytime.
wanna- yeah.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. I'm going tannin. You know, I rushed over to the tannin salon, so I haven't eaten. So I'm feeling a little weak. So when the door jams first, I can't get it open. But then I brought with me some delicious hot pockets. I let those things cook up for a bit in there, and then I take a delicious bite into some 4-cheese Italian and some meaty surprise. Whatever kind of
Some extraordinary meat scenarios.
scenarios, and it gives me the energy I need to force that door open and save my life.
Yeah.
Hot pocket.
Okay. I guess I'll start the voting.
We get better at this every time.
I
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
There was a lot that I really liked
No,
here,
I-
but I gotta say, the thing I like the most is a phrase, hot pocket meaty surprise. So Hot Pockets gets it from me.
Yeah.
I love your meaty surprise.
Little surprise hot pockets.
Um,
With the best flavor.
because my original idea was to put down a bread-related item, I'm gonna have to go with toast with the face of Virgin Mary. For
Oh.
this one.
Thanks, Pope.
Hand me a tissue. I'm completely verklempt right now.
Because it is my go-to source of protein, I'm gonna go with Hot Pockets.
Love that. Thank you. Thank you for your support.
I really love the Tom and Jerry-ness of the electric eel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, you made me cry. Kind of like
Now we're in a feedback loop.
So I hope when you swallow that extra chromosome, it helps. I don't know like which chromosome. It depends, I guess.
I don't know which
chromosome
one it
is.
was.
If it's like Y or if it's one of the numbers.
It might
Science.
be one of the numbers. I haven't watched I haven't watched Gattaca in a
it'll
long time.
turn
Is
you
that what
into
that
a
movie
Hulk.
was about? Thanks.
I think so.
Yep.
Sure.
So I
Um,
think Hot Pockets takes it.
Yeah, I mean, I could just intentionally vote for
Did you
something that
vote?
didn't have a vote yet,
Right.
so that I
You're
could
not
get
gonna
it.
do that.
But I also really liked, you know, I feel like the sweaty yoga mat one was the most realistic in the sense that, like, hopefully this will work.
Yeah.
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 We'll see.
Yeah,
I think it probably wouldn't though. Like,
Probably
wouldn't
not.
it melt and like burn you?
but she also didn't get a vote yet, so I
Oh,
win this
oh,
round.
sorry.
Alrighty. Who's reading the?
That would be me.
Oh, all right.
I feel
Scott.
that this one is well suited for me.
Okay.
Darth Vader senses that you gave him the finger behind his back. He starts suffocating you with his death grip.
Okay. Well. Wait, did I give away the thing that had the thing on the other side? No,
Oh.
I didn't. So if you're already being choked by Darth Vader, you should probably just lean into it. So I would ask him to pause for just a moment, long enough to put on my latex mask with ball gag.
It's all about commitment.
Yeah.
Choke me, daddy.
Cool.
I hope,
Safe, sane, consensual.
I hope he'd wait for you.
Huh?
I hope he would wait for you. Like, give
I
you the
hope he
time
would wait
you
for me
need.
too, but if it's like the last thing I do with my dying breath, I want to commit to the moment.
Yeah, I respect that. Okay, so he's doing something that's like you wouldn't call romantic. You would call.
Well,
Okay, sorry. Brittany aside, Darth Vader's doing
One
something that one would not call romantic. You'd call it quite like violent
Sure.
or evil,
Yeah.
but nobody can do anything other than something romantic when a Barry White CD is playing. So I would just pop that into the
I hope
CD
you guys are in
player.
this scenario together.
yeah, I know. I don't know if it's so much like an escape as an enhancement.
Yeah, it depends, you know,
Great.
where you're coming from.
The lights in the Death Star dim real low.
Yeah.
Barry White comes on.
And then he's like, then we're just slow dancing. And I can slow dance with Darth Vader. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
All right, Petro.
Well, if you saw me flipping through my cards, you know I had nothing. Except
We
for
all have
one-
nothing, that's what the
except
game
for
is.
one thing. I'm gonna fight fire with fire. If he's gonna choke me, I have a 7-legged octopus that's gonna choke him right back. Beat that Darth Vader.
He has a regular octopus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just chopping legs off octopus.
I thought so too.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, he grows it back eventually.
Well, if Darth Vader's got a hold on me, I'm just gonna tell him to let it go. Because I have a Princess Elsa doll. Because he's also a Disney property now. He has to stop.
Yeah. She outranks him because she's a
Yeah.
princess and he's a Darth.
Yeah, exactly. The Disney hierarchy is very specific, so he has to let it go. Now I skedaddle on out of there.
Great.
And I build a snowman.
That's gonna be
never
stuck
seen
in my
Frozen.
head all day. So in this situation, I can only imagine that he and I are playing a card game, and that's why he's so mad.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, I just throw down my holographic Pokemon Charizard to be specific, and he just has to let go because he knows that I've won.
Yep.
Nothing
I
beats
love that
that.
it specifies Charizard in parentheses.
What, you gonna play Bulbasaur? Hell no.
No.
Bullshit.
So everybody knows that Darth Vader has just terrible asthma, so I'm gonna fight dirty, and I'm gonna use my Febreze odor eliminator and just spray it right in that terrible ventilation mask of
Yeah.
his
Oh,
until we
man.
let's
Mask
go.
is actually
Oh,
a
that's so
CPAP
mean.
machine.
He always has to wear it. Darth Vader has walking apnea.
I do remember the prequels mostly dealing with Anakin's sleep apnea.
It was trade negotiation and
Sleep apnea, that was
That's it.
it's a lot of snoring in those
Do you want
movies.
to kick off the voting?
Sure. So, this one is terribly rough.
Yeah.
I made that
Especially
so
Brownie.
much worse than I had to. Yeah, you know what? Just because it sounds like a good time, I'm gonna go with the ball gag.
Yep. Everybody does eventually.
Whoa.
On an extremely different note, I really like the Princess Elsa concept. And I'm gonna give it to Dan.
Yes.
That's legit.
Yeah, I mean, Princess Elsa doll wouldn't have won it on its own,
Yeah.
but the Disney hierarchy really
Yeah.
got me. I'm gonna vote for that.
Nice. I just like the idea, Brittany, that your escape is just maybe I like this.
Yeah, I was inspired by you earlier.
Yeah.
Capitulation.
Maybe I'm into it. So I like the latex mask.
There are different kinds of escape.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Ooh, so deep.
Very nice.
So I do like
Thanks,
everything
cameraman.
on here, but I am gonna go with the thing that I
Sorry.
I had, which is the Charizard card. Because when you get that, when you draw that one in the Pokemon trading card game, like, all right, we're
You
done.
mean you had the Charizard card? in
I
your wallet?
absolutely had the Charizard card, and it was holographic. It was the best card
I'm
to
sure,
have.
I'm sure
It
you
also
did.
might be in my pocket.
I'm sure your uncle worked at Nintendo also. Got you that card.
I will cut you.
Well, because I love any situation that turns a negative into a positive. Although I'm not necessarily into the ball gag idea, choke me but play some Barry White.
Nice. So wait, which one did you vote for?
Barry White.
Oh,
Barry
okay.
White.
This kid.
This kid.
So wait, where's that
I
vote
have
go?
two.
It's 2 on Brittany. 2.
I think because
And I voted for you.
Yeah.
And two for you.
so 2 and 2.
So
you
tiebreaker.
were-
Tiebreaker.
So I chose the ball gag, so I'll go ball gag.
All right.
Yay!
Brittany is the winner. is.
For
All right,
making-
so so that wraps up a bucket of Doom. This was
We
Team
learned a
Fun
lot.
with
We laughed, we cried.
learned a lot. There was a full spectrum of
bonded.
emotions, and you can enjoy more of that if you like and subscribe. And also, if you like this game, check out the links below where you can get it for yourself and laugh and cry with your friends.